Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies,
welcome to the Hougie and Grinder Show.
it's Hougie and Grinder
Episode
Show.
11.
It is episode 11.
Hougie, whatever. I've been called far worse by far better. So, fuck you, Kev. Let's start there.
Okay.
That ugly son of a bitch on the other side, that's Grinder Kev. He's been grinding my gears all week. Yet again, trying to give me a fucking jammer just so he can have all my Oilers goodies. Yeah, bud.
I don't know if I could.
And I am the all knowledgeable, forever right Hougie. Kev thinks he's right all the time. He's not. Trust me. He's gonna prove it today.
You're already wrong by saying that I'm always wrong. You're already wrong.
Well, you are always
started
wrong.
Off the show being wrong.
Hey, there is no place for facts and logic in my world. Okay, it is all opinion. And my opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and yours fucking stinks. So, episode 11. Here we go.
It is. Yes, it
Brought
is.
to you by Slapstick Decals and Stickers. For all your decals, stickers, fake Stanley Cup rings, shower curtains, lampshades, lawn chairs, you name it, they'll put your fucking logo on it. Get at them on Facebook or give them a call, 403-505-9693. Rob would be happy to do business with you. And if you tell him Hougie and that ugly son of a bitch Grinder Kev sent you,
once again, Hougie,
they'll give you 10% off. They'll give you 10% off your first purchase of whatever you want. Anyway, Kevo, how's things in northeastern oil country?
It's a good day today after yesterday's game. It's a good day. It's a good day. Take it. Just want to give a shout out to Randy Muller, wherever you are on the face of the planet. I hope you're shining up those rings real nice. You deserve them. You will always deserve them. And by the way, folks, Randy Muller is from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. And Hougie loves him.
Yeah, I love him like a fucking toe loves a hangnail. Randy Muller, much like fucking Ron McLean, has disgraced my fair city. Disgraced.
Well, there's a subject.
Yeah, we don't have time to get into the Ron McLean fucking era debacle today.
Yeah.
The debacle's a good word. Good word. Anyway, Kev, we had 2 games since the last time we fucking talked.
Yeah.
We had Seattle last night.
Yeah.
4-0 rout. Yep. Great game. And then we had the, I believe dumpster fire is the proper term of a game against Dallas.
Well, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. Here on the Hougie and Grinder Show.
Kev's going to tell us something.
Here on the Hougie and Grinder Show, Sir Kevin, the Grinder, is going to give props where props is due. So that game that we played, and you've been saying it for a long time, and I think that Dallas game, as well as perhaps even the Colorado game, is a perfect example of playing hockey without a defense. They were dismal. They were nowhere to be seen. I think they were still sitting on the bench when they're supposed to be out there playing. Like, they were just non-existent.
So wait a minute, Kev. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What? Wait. What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does what mean?
What your statement here? What does that mean? Who was right?
Okay. So, okay. Well, you know what? If I can't
the people want to hear it, Kev.
Okay.
Hang on. I gotta clean my glasses so I can hear better.
Yeah. Okay.
Hang on. I'm cleaning my glasses so I can hear better. I want to see it roll off your lips.
All right. Here we go.
Let me see.
If I can't feed my kids, I'll feed your ego. Here we go.
Hey, I'm okay with that. My ego's always hungry.
Yeah. You were right. You were right about our defense. I think that it was Listen, I'm not gonna lose.
You know what?
Sleep. I'm not gonna lose sleep by giving you a compliment and saying that you were right. It's you that loses sleep when you have to say it to me. It keeps you up all night.
I might cut that out, that piece of audio you just said, and that's gonna be my ringtone every time you phone me. Those words are magic. They're that's like music to my ears. I love it.
I couldn't even make a ringtone for you because you won't admit it. You know I'm right when I'm right, but you won't admit it. Now, Kev, I'm not saying that I'm wrong. Let's correct this to all the people that are listening. Hoagie does agree with me like a lot, but on some of the real key sensitive issues, like where him and I go back and forth,
like the Stanley Cup rings and the offside call last week.
That's what we're talking about. Because yes, last show Hoagie was agreeing with me about the Hyman and the Wilson thing, and those are small things. We're talking the meat and potatoes of our passionate subject. So yeah, like the hockey, the guys getting their rings that they deservingly should have.
They don't fucking deserve.
Absolutely.
They don't.
You know what? You said last week that now what you said on the show and then what you said to me at dinner are like two different things. On the show, you said that our broadcast team has literally almost zero engagements and interactions with the players.
No, that's not what I said.
We got it on video.
I corrected you last night.
No, you said to read on the friggin'. You said to read on like.
I said they had no basis on whether the team wins or loses. I didn't say they didn't have engagement with them.
That's what he said on the show, though. I got proof, buddy.
I think you're full of shit. I'm gonna have to go back and listen because I don't think I said that. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know.
Anyways, we'll leave that one alone for now because I know that you told me yesterday your heart can't take it anymore.
It's a sensitive topic.
Yeah. I just wish honestly, Matt, I wish that when they gave them, and this is right from the heart, when they gave them the rings, I just wish they would have been. I just wish they were bigger than what the players got. A lot more shinier, a lot bigger.
To discussing the fucking game,
and I wish they
Dallas
had. I wish they had two of them.
Fucking out to lunch.
I wish they had two of them, one for each hand,
like a double-ended dildo. Yeah, that you can go fuck yourself with, Kev. You can go fuck yourself. Jesus.
All right,
Christ.
Back to the Dallas game.
Back to the Dallas game.
The D, like, my God, I don't know. Every goal, it seemed like they were right in the wheelhouse, like almost like right outside the blue paint, with nobody playing that player. It was terrible. Now, last night's game, they showed up finally, but that's one game. I mean, well, we'll see. We'll see if they can keep it going. I know that Tom Gazzola went and on his little, I don't know, fly-by-night fucking podcast there, somebody had said to him, do you think that the leadership is an issue? And then he did his little spiel, and then Leon Draisaitl went on their comments and put LOL in cap locks. And then they come out and they played the game that they played. Yeah, good. That's good. I'm happy that you've...
Well, okay, Kev, now, let me ask you this. If they go on to win a Stanley Cup this year, and because of Tom Gazzola's post, it re-engaged the leadership group, does Tom Gazzola get a fucking ring?
Yep. He sure does.
You motherfucker. God, I hate
I hope they gave him and his whole family rings.
You know what? That means that, no, we're not even going to talk about it. Fuck, just moving on. Back to the Dallas game. You son of a bitch. Oh. But, you're right, and I don't think it was just limited to the defense in the Dallas game, Kev. I think the entire team came out flat. No engagement in the puck battles, very little engagement on the forecheck. And I mean, Stuart Skinner in the first period, I mean, he put up a fucking heater of a number. A 500 save percentage is. I honestly thought between the first period and the second period, and I text you this, he was going to walk through the sliding doors at Rogers Place, and Stan Bowman was going to be standing there with a contract for 8 years, 14 million up against the fucking glass of the Stanley Cup display case, because clearly with those numbers, he's going to fucking win us 5 more. I digress. Those goals were not all Stuart Skinner's fault. Yes, he needs to be better at making a timely save once in a while. I noticed that last night in the Seattle game. It was 2-0, and he made a banger of a fucking stop that really could have changed the momentum of that game. And you could tell the whole team kind of reinflated a little bit. And when we talk about not just making a save, but which save he makes and at the time of the game that he makes it. Some saves are far more important than others. It's no different when he was letting in all those first shot goals or second shot goals. You could tell it deflates the team because they're like, fuck, here we go again. And last night he made some timely saves in Seattle that really helped keep the energy and the go get him in the club. I mean, they played so much differently in Seattle or against Seattle than they did against Dallas. And I don't understand why. It's the same fucking team. It's the same goal. You want to win a fucking hockey game against another NHL team. Why did they play so well in Seattle, yet they play so terrible in Dallas? It just makes no sense to me. To have a team that Jekyll and Hyde, it's something else, man. It's really something else.
Yeah, well, I think talking about inconsistency, they're all trying to find their way, especially the new guys coming on board. They're trying to figure out where they fit into the equation. Some will get moved, some get benched, some get, scratched. And trying to figure out the systems and whatnot. But you could see last night the importance of a Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Like, our special teams did really well last night, and
He did.
and he comes back and he gets what did he get? I know he got a couple of points.
Goal
Did
and
he not?
assist.
Yeah, goal and
Goal
assist
and
with 2
assist.
shots on net. But you could see the importance there. And then there are some players on the team that, I mean, fucking Andrew Mangiapane got an assist last night, but he's still a -17. It's,
Yeah,
like I
it would
said,
sure be nice to get him fucking going.
it would be, especially at the contract that we got, and then, of course, we lost Roslovic because he stopped the shot in Dallas game.
Injury. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kapanen re-injured his leg again, so he's out for weeks. Which I
That
miss.
sucks. He was
I'm
so pissed off.
Yeah, you saw him when he slammed the stick rack there.
The whole fucking stick rack goes flying onto the ice, and I mean, I don't blame him. Like, it's got to be frustrating. Like, he was getting close, and then something happens, and bang, he's re-injured it, re-aggravated it, and that's got to be frustrating, man. I get it.
Yeah, and it shows the passion. He wants to be out on the ice. He doesn't want to be, sitting up there in the bleachers, if you will. I'm just taking a look
Eating
here.
popcorn.
The last time we played the Kraken, I know we lost. Was that one of those games where
3-2.
we were up 2-0 and they came back and won it 3-2?
Can't remember.
I think it was.
The timeline fits.
October, yeah, preseason. Yeah, so it was 3-2. That was where Eberle got those nasty goals. Yeah, so, it's just a matter of these guys putting the pieces together. It's taking a little longer than I think we would all like. But if the last night's for yesterday's game is any indication of a possible change in trajectory of where they want to go, They proved it. They proved they can do a 60-minute game. They've done it before. They did it in their first game against Vancouver this year. They did it. They played a full 60 minutes. They played a full 60 minutes yesterday, and they know that they can do it. So hopefully it stays the course. Going back to the Dallas game, even like when they pulled Skinner out and they put Pickard in there, like he was being exposed too, right? I mean, Wolf, D was just atrocious. And you know what? When I look at our D, I agree. We're probably missing one real good solid guy. Gula, I think he's still trying to find his way right now, but he's also young. He's 26 years old. But he's a big body. I don't mind him. Kulak, I don't know, like you look good last night. You look good, yes, yeah, but
You looked good last night, yeah.
And then you got Evan Bouchard. That's back to being a zero again. He's plus minus.
That amazes me.
Yeah.
That amazes me that he was so fucking terrible for the first 15 games.
Yeah.
And now it's like he flipped the switch, or maybe he got hit in the head with a puck and his eyes finally straightened out and he's fucking back to I don't know, dude. Like it's unbelievable how much better he has been. Yeah. And good on him. I'm glad, man. I'll give Evan Bouchard props when he fucking deserves them. He had a whale of a game last night. He played well. Even on the defensive side of the puck. So good on Evan Bouchard.
Yes, and you're also noticing, like in that game, especially how when he pinches, somebody is behind him to kind of defend him.
Yeah.
Right. Which
cover him.
Cover him, which looks like which is good.
Stop it.
There was something that I want to shoot. Oh. Looks like not that they could be bragging or anything like that, but it's looking like Calgary's starting to find their feeding a little bit. Went from 5-14 to 9-14 now, but I really want them to suck, but I also don't want them to get McKinnon either. So
McKenna,
yeah.
McKenna's, yeah.
And what about the Avalanche? 18-1-5.
My God, dude. How that fucking okay? Now, do you think they can continue this pace all year and into the playoffs, or do you think there's a point that they get to where they fall off?
I think they have the right people they got the right leaders. I think they got I could see them winning the cup if this continues. And then I look at their team. Well,
obviously,
they got some really I keep forgetting they got Brock Nelson, right? Like that's a good veteran that's been in the league for a while.
People say, Kev, the season is a marathon and the playoffs are a sprint.
Yeah.
And if they're off to a sprint now, are they going to run out of it, say, I don't know, mid-season around the fucking Olympic break?
Yeah. No, and you're absolutely right. Like you take a look at like some of the President Choice winners, New York's done it a few times, Washington's done it, and they're out either in the first round or the second round. And you beg to wonder if that's part
Vancouver.
of it.
Vancouver.
But I was thinking about our team, and I know you brought it up on the last show, and I know it's not a great excuse, but then I take a look at the last two Stanley Cup finals, the same two teams. Man, both us and the Panthers look gassed, right? I mean, Panthers, they lost to Calgary 5-3. Almost just about as bad as we beat them. And that's their third Stanley Cup finals. Actually, that's their third, isn't it? Because
third in a row. Yeah.
Third in a row. Yeah. No wonder
Like, I
that
mean,
maybe
it's
these
been
injuries are not even true, and it's just them taking a break. All right, you guys,
laying poolside with a margarita.
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys get us to the wild card position, and we'll come back and play.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have a very similar record to us. Like they're 12, 11, and 1.
Yeah, and we're
So
11,
they're
10, and
floating right around that fucking, yeah, we're floating around that fucking 500 mark, 11, 10, and 5. So I don't know. And I mean, again, the game, the regular season is a marathon. And it seems like the last few years, the Oilers have turned it on at the right time. And I mean, the Avalanche are fun to watch. They're great, but I honestly don't know if they can sustain the pressure that they're putting on other teams. I mean, even Dallas. Dallas is playing well. They're 16-5-4. And there talks about them being a contender. I mean, they beat the shit out of us this week, but at the same time, can the pace of that domination be sustained?
well, I think it's also, you take a look at like the question that we talked about on a couple episodes ago. I had mentioned that I don't think. Well, we both thought at first Montreal would keep it going, but then they lost key players, and now they're not. I mean, the win one, lose one. Um,
Holy shit.
here's another team that did that you think about who can keep it going. Anaheim. Anaheim's 15-8 right now.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Slapstick Decals and Stickers, a proud sponsor of the Hougie and Grinder podcast. Get at us for your decals, stickers, banners, and more. You can reach us on Facebook or call us at 403-505-9693. Keep slapping.
They're first in the Pacific.
Yeah.
I thought that would have started kind of petering out by now, but it doesn't seem to. And San Jose is starting to look like
So
they
Kev,
got.
do you know who the only team that has beaten the Avalanche in regulation is?
Calgary?
Fucking Stars. On the
Dallas.
4th of October, or sorry, that was preseason. Was it Calgary? That was preseason.
No, I have no idea who it was. I just
Let's see. I'm just
watched it
looking
beat
here.
Buffalo.
Shit, Buffalo or fucking. So they beat the Kings, they beat the Avalanche, or they beat the Mammoth. They lost to the Stars in a shootout. They beat the Sabres. They beat the Blue Jackets. Beat the Bruins. Beat the Mammoth, or they lost to the Mammoth in overtime, or lost to the Hurricanes in a shootout. The fucking Bruins. The Bruins are the only team this year on the 25th of October who have beaten the Avalanche in regulation. That's wild. That's wild. Did they beat the fuck out of the Canadians yesterday too. 7-2.
Wow. They're a different breed, man.
Oh my God. They are dominating.
And
Like
Montreal's a
they're a
fast
great
team.
team from a hockey fan standpoint. Yeah. From a hockey fan standpoint, the Avalanche they're a lot of fun to watch right now. A lot. They're wide open.
Well, I mean, like even take a look at like that game. I saw one of the Montreal Canadian goals that got past Wedgwood there from Slavoski to Demidov, and I'm like, that goal was amazing, and I'm like, this is what you have to do to beat this team. These are the kind of goals you're gonna have to score to beat this team. Like, fuck, that's like wizardry, man. Like, fucking, I'm gonna go and sign Harry Potter to my hockey team because that's fucking wizardry, man. But yeah, even Anaheim is surprising a lot of people right now, and San Jose's not doing too bad either. So we'll see how that all kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're playing with house money, I guess you could say, right? I mean, the nobody expected the Ducks to be very good. Nobody expected the fucking Sharks to be very good. They're in a rebuild phase. I mean, even nobody expected the Flames to be very good, which they're not. So at least the Flames are living up to the hype.
Toronto sucks. Holy,
what is happening in Toronto, man?
I know.
Like that's what the hell did they do?
I agree
I mean,
with
they
everybody.
are 500, but at the same time,
I agree with
Fuck, dude.
I
It's
agree
like
with
the wheels have coming right off in Toronto.
I agree with everybody that says they just don't have the passion to play. They look like they just don't care. I'm hearing it all on TikTok from all these other Toronto Maple Leaf followers of just like they have no engagement. It was like watching the Oilers play it, a game from the beginning of the season.
Against
And
Dallas, yeah.
and
Very similar.
it's just Riley looks lost. Like 90% of the games anyways, he looks lost. But it's almost like do you think
Although they did pound the shit out of the fucking Penguins yesterday, 7-2.
yeah,
And I mean, the Penguins are a very good led team. I mean, Crosby's no fucking slouch. So,
but like I said, with our team, that's one game. Let's see about keeping it consistent.
yeah.
But for the most part, they're a 500 team just like we are, and we are in a position where we shouldn't be, and Toronto's in a position where they shouldn't be. And that's like the mecca of one of the meccas of Canadian teams is Toronto, and I can only imagine the fucking media pressure. I mean, they got a bunch of Jim Mathesons down there as well. I don't even understand why that guy's even allowed in the dressing room. I can't stand him, man. I can't stand his voice. I can't stand, like, he's still stuck in the whole old man. What is it called? The old boys on the bus or something like that? The boys on the
Old
bus.
Boys Club.
Yeah.
The Old Boys Club.
But
there again, you could argue Bob Stauffer's in there too.
I respect Bob Stauffer a little bit more.
Stauffer has been around.
Stauffer was
some days I respect Stauf, and some days I'm like, Bob, it's time to hang him up, bud. He
was apologizing.
I'm sure
for
there's
his
guys
rant.
that say the same shit about me.
He was apologizing for his rant that he did. I guess I never caught that, but he was apologizing. I can't remember if it was a show I was watching or if it was on TikTok, but he apologized for losing his temper.
He went off on the fucking Reds or something.
I remember
he
you
went off
texting
on the refs
me
about the way McDavid was being fucking manhandled, and
yeah, I remember you texting
I'm actually
me.
surprised the league didn't fine him. Yeah,
I remember you texting me.
It was vicious, man. Like, it was. Ooh.
I remember you texting me saying he needs to calm down. That's what you texted me.
Yeah,
and I had it on mute because I was. And I was like, well, fuck, what the hell did he say? What?
Yeah.
Fucking Stauffer needs to calm down.
He had a good point. Yeah, he had a good point, but yeah, he kind of overdid it.
And talking about, because he does have good points from time to time. He brought up on that show against the Kraken how he liked how the team came together. So after Marchment went and hit Darnell Nurse, and then said, let's fight, and then he wouldn't take the fight. So then the rest of the team's like, hey, you're not going to take the fight, then we're going to keep running after you. And some of your players, Clattenburg got into a fight. He walloped Cartel, man, like, or whoever he fought. I can't remember if that's what you want from that kid, and that's what we got last night.
Yeah, that's what he's there for.
Yeah.
Well, did you see? I was impressed, Kev, with Leon Draisaitl's elbow on Mason Martin.
Fucking elbow.
He missed him with the first one, so he gives him a fucking bang, and like, just holy shit. But now what that is, Kev, what I seen there is Draisaitl knew he was going to get a fucking penalty. He knew it, and he didn't care. The rest of the team didn't care because it's engagement, protecting your fucking team. Yeah. And they put the trust into the penalty kill to get it done, and that shows confidence all the way across that bench. Nobody give a shit whether fucking Draisaitl was going to take a penalty. It was about sending a message to the other team that you don't fuck with our guys. Period. Or even if you do, fight.
It also sends a message to other teams in the league. Like, we're not going to get bullied here.
Yeah.
Podkozen. Yeah. Just ramming bodies, and Hyman ramming bodies. And then they were going after everybody, to be honest with you.
I like Podkolzin more and more every fucking game, man.
Do you, ladies and gentlemen, here is something. We're gonna get Hoagie to educate some of you. He educated me. As much as Hoagie would love to have a Binnington on our team, or bring in a Parenko, which was the rumor that Bowman wanted Binnington and either Falk or Parenko or a D-man in general. And as much as he wants Tristan Jarry, we are in no position to be, we're in no position to have, we don't have the cap space. And then, you hear some other people throwing out comments like, oh, trade news. Okay, first off, Nuge is like the most underrated.
Keep Nuge forever.
Yeah,
keep Nuge forever.
He helped build this, right? So, but you try to figure out the formula, and is it safe to say you cannot figure out the formula? Like you don't, like there would be, like how could we make it work if we could? Like, can we?
So, okay, Colton Parayko has a no trade clause, which he would have to waive if this. So the rumor is from St. Louis, we want Binnington and we want Parayko. Okay. So Parayko has a no trade clause. He'd have to approve the trade. Binnington has a modified no trade clause. He can give you a 14-team no trade list. Now, the cap hit for Colton Parayko is $6.5 million a year, and the cap hit for Jordan Binnington is $6 million a year. So that means we need $12 million out of our cap in order to pick up these two players. Now, the only way, they've already discussed with Darnell Nurse, he's not going to fucking go anywhere. So you can't take that 9 out. Now, I know a lot of you fucking guys are going to complain to me about this. Or, well, out of our 4 listeners.
That's Bob, a guy named Mike, Jason, and little Shirley.
No, don't forget there's April and Ryan. I know for those two for a fact, because they always yell at me about what I have to say. Anyway, so Darnell Nurse, no movement clause. Not going to happen. So Matthias Ekholm, he does not have a no movement clause this year. So that's $6 million. But personally, I wouldn't send the fucking Viking away anywhere. Jake Wollman has a no movement clause. Brett Kulak is an older defenseman who's expired at the end of the year. I don't think he's got much trade value. Now, we're going to get into the fucking meat and potatoes here. Stuart Skinner has $2.6 million cap hit, and Evan Bouchard has 10.5. That's $13 million, and it leaves you $500,000 in cap space if you trade those two players straight up for Parenko and Binnington. Skinner and Bouchard straight across, no retention either way for Parayko and Binnington. That is the formula that works. Oilers fans might burn Rogers' place down. I think that would be on the same level as the Taylor Hall for Adam Larson trade. But that is how it could work. Anybody with enough fucking salary that has a no movement or a no trade, that doesn't have a no movement or no trade clause, isn't really carrying much trade value at this point, Kev. That's it. You got to move. Evan Bouchard does not have a no movement clause until 27, 28. And then he has a full no move. So that is your option to clear up enough cap space to bring in Binnington and Parayko.
Okay,
now, so if you were going to go, what's that?
How much, sorry, what did you say was the cap space in order for us to get? Like, we would have to free up how much cap space? Is it? It's
Because
12.5.
Binnington is 6.5 and Parayko is 6.
What if you could see? Even if we wanted to trade Mangiapane, nobody's going to take him for that contract. We would have to put him on waivers, and nobody's going to pick him up.
That, and he would have to choose to waive his no movement clause.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't think they would. If that's the option, I just don't see the Oilers letting Bouchard go.
Well, even if it were Skinner straight across for Binnington, we don't have the cap space. We have $159,000 in cap space. That's it. So we're still going to have to move somebody down or around or whatever when Kasperi Kapanen's healthy again.
Yeah, I mean, you
with
look
the
at some
Oilers, Evan Bouchard's contract has fucking hamstrung the Oilers to make any moves. That's it. That's basically what it sits at.
You would have to. What is Binnington? $6 million?
Binnington is 6 and no, Binnington's 6.5. No, yeah, 6. Sorry,
6.
6 and 6. Hang on, I'm just looking at Tristan Jarry here. Tristan Jarry's a 5.375 cap hit. Binnington is 6 and Parayko is 6. So you have to free up $12 million in cap space in order to get Binnington and Parayko.
Or do you do this? So to do it just for Skinner and just for the Skinner trade for Binnington, obviously we would have to add somebody to that equation, maybe even 2 people. You
need to clear up 3.5 at that.
They need to clear up how much?
3.5. If you send Skinner for Binnington, you need an additional 3.5 million to get Binnington into the fold.
Okay, well, this guy's already saying, this guy's already not. I don't know if he's not entertaining an extension or if we're not approaching him for an extension. And I think he's 31 years of age, and he's still, I think, sure, he's had a pretty rough start to his season this year, but for the most part, this guy's been to the Stanley Cup Finals at least 3 times. Brett Kulak is 2.7.
Now, if you get rid of Brett Kulak, Kev, you weaken your defense yet again.
Yeah, but we got that one
now
kid
you have
down,
to bring somebody up.
In which, you bring up Josh Brown. You bring up your little Gator friend.
Yeah, but as much as I like Josh Brown, I don't think he's as good as Brett Kulak. And so now your defense has taken a step backwards again.
Cam Dineen's Cam Dineen's doing well down there too in Bakersfield.
Yeah. But again, the difference between AHL and NHL, man.
Yeah, I don't know. This is why you would want a Stetcher around, right? Because he was a good bargaining chip. And now he's gone to the fucking Maple Leafs.
Well, you could send. Yeah.
Where do you say?
You almost have to, in order to get a solid goaltender, you almost have to trade Evan Bouchard away and get as much as you can in return for him. Because his contract is so big. You're obviously not going to trade Draisaitl or fucking McDavid. You're just not. Evan Bouchard still has very high trade value. Yes, he comes with a fucking albatross of a contract, but that's your bargaining chip. Like Pittsburgh, I just looked it up. Pittsburgh has $12 million in cap space. They could suck up Bouchard's contract like nothing. So does Tristan Jarry fucking fit into the mix? Like, he's a 5.375, and that gives us a little room. If you trade Bouchard and Skinner, you free up $13 million in cap space. So 5.375. Oh, my brain is not working. Roughly $6.7 million to go out and trade another piece to get a blue chip defenseman, right? Which Colton Parayko fits that bill. I think if you could make that deal with St. Louis for Bouchard and Skinner straight up for Binnington and Parayko, I think the Oilers upgrade both positions and St. Louis looks to the future with Evan Bouchard because he's younger than Parayko. You know what I mean?
Just get rid of Hyman.
Shut up. Just shut up. You
Just send Hyman.
why you gotta say stupid things?
Send Hyman. Hyman
Might as
can
well
get it
fucking
done.
trade Nuge too. Might as well trade Nuge while we're at it. Fuck. You know what? Don't even
Connor
trade
to
Nuge.
waive his
Just
no movement
waive
clause.
Nuge.
Ask Connor to leave.
Just fucking waive Nuge.
Right there.
Fuck him. Waive Nuge and
12.5.
Hopkins.
We'll give you Connor McDavid. You guys give us your goaltender and Colton.
You know what? At that point, let's the top four: Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, Nuge. Just put them all on waivers. Let somebody else pick them up. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck sakes.
You know what? Rebuild. Time for a rebuild. Yep. Time for a rebuild.
Yeah, we're no good. No good. No good. Fuck it.
Let's try this again. Let's see if we can
fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All done.
Why do you...
Hello, everybody. This is Slapstick Decals and Stickers, a proud sponsor of the Hougie and Grinder podcast. Get at us for your decals, stickers, banners, and more. You can reach us on Facebook or call us at 403-505-9693. Keep slapping.
Season complete. Season complete.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Randy Moeller, if you're listening.
No, it's a tricky... You shut up. Shut your mouth right now. Right now. Fuck sakes. Randy Moeller, if you're listening, fuck you. No, it's our cap crunch is a real problem. We're still paying, I think, 2.3 to Jack Campbell. Those are penalties against our cap. Sorry. Yeah, 2.3 to Jack Campbell and another $250,000 in bonus carryover overage. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's a and like I say, the only one you can do it with, because he doesn't have they have no choice over it. Skinner doesn't have a no movement clause or anything, no trade clause, nor does Evan Bouchard. So they can go, Stan Bowman can go ahead and pull the trigger on that deal without any agent or fucking anybody getting upset about it. Now, like I say, oil country's a different story. They might fucking riot in front of Rogers Place. And, same as they did when Taylor Hall got traded away, which, that was, it was a big trade. It shook some shit up. But the stupid part is now you have Skinner come out against Seattle and pitch a perfect fucking game. Like, I don't envy what Stan Bowman has to do. I don't envy it because, if you base it on the last 5 games, Skinner's been good. If you base it on the 25 games, Skinner has not been good. If you base it on the playoffs of the last 2 years, he has lost the net twice in the playoffs. But he also played good in the finals. So not good enough for us to win, mind you. But I don't know. I don't envy Stan Bowman's position right now. I really don't, because, you talked about it last show a little bit regarding your buddy on TikTok talking about not listening to the fans.
Yeah.
But the fans, again, I'm a fan, and I would make some really stupid decisions based on players I like and don't. Again, a lot of GMs, Kyle Dubas in particular, he makes a lot of decisions based strictly on the numbers on the paper. Me, I would have kind of a hybrid approach. Okay, if his numbers are good like Evan Bouchard's, but he's not passing the eye test, at the very least, I might float the idea out there by the St. Louis GM. Say, yeah, we could move Bouchard with Skinner, but what are you willing to give us back? Say, like, it's going to be a minimum Parayko and Binnington. And because clearly, like, Colton Parayko's on his way on the backside of his career. And Jordan Binnington is, he's a good goaltender. He wants to fight somebody. So maybe in the first practice, him and Mike Smith can fucking get at it. So call that good. I would love to see Jordan Binnington get his clock cleaned by fucking Mike Smith. I really would. But anyway, it's the cap crunch that the big contracts have put us in. Leon Draisaitl, and Evan Bouchard, and even Connor McDavid. I mean, 12.5 that's a hefty contract. You know, he's worth every fucking penny. We know that because he's twice the hockey player Kirill Kaprizov is, and Kaprizov got way more. So, you know, thanks again, Connor, for being a fucking team guy. But you know, Draisaitl's 14 is the biggest contract on the team, and Evan Bouchard's is third. And to me, Draisaitl and McDavid are worth it. Bouchard is not.
Yeah. Well, just to kind of steer it in a different direction here, I don't know if you had a chance to see this. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Did you see the Palmieri incident and how he set up? Oh, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
he gets buggered up in the fucking corner.
Yeah.
And then he's coming out of the zone to change because he's hurt. And he ends up lifting the defender's stick from behind and feeding it for an assist. That was unreal smart hockey, man. Unreal smart. Because he recognized that the defender brought it back in, so he wasn't offside.
Yeah.
And
it was fucking
dude, that was
yeah, they thought he was still injured
awesome.
standing in the corner, and he took the puck away from him. Yeah, he did all of that with a torn ACL, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he got. He got a torn ACL. He's out for 6 to 8 months.
Dude.
That was...
I mean, what a way to go out, I guess.
got a fucking assist with a torn ACL. Oh, my God.
Yeah, how come Hyman didn't go get a goal with a busted wrist? Palmieri can get a fucking assist with a broken ACL. How come fucking when Hyman broke his wrist, how come he didn't get a goal before he went off? Set the bar higher, Kev.
What did you think about Marchman going and apologizing to Hyman at the beginning of the game?
Classy move. I think, like, when you watch the replay, I don't think Marchman intended to hurt Hyman, right? It was kind of a nothing play that they hit, and it was just the stupid way that his wrist hit him. Yeah, and I think I hate to say it, I think that injury cost us the Stanley Cup. But
yeah. Well,
a class act by Marchman to go and fucking apologize to him, and then, you know, because
and then he goes runs to the nurse.
You never want to see a guy hurt. Yeah. Well, there's no, what did Louis say? There's no friends on the pond.
Yeah.
And that's their job, man. That's their job. So good on them. Good on them.
Well, we're getting close to the hour here, ladies and gentlemen. It's that part of the episode where we go and grind. Grinder's gonna grind his gears here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So I'm gonna put this out on blast. Hoagie,
Kevin,
underneath the video of the rings, yes, we're gonna go back to the rings, where we have 33,000.
Will you give it up with the
views,
rings?
44 comments, a bunch of saves, a bunch of shares. I see underneath there somebody commented on there by the name of Matty Cakes. And then Matty Cakes had somebody liked his comment, and that was the Hoagie and Grinder. Did you literally put down to defend yourself as though you were somebody else?
You are fucking rights, I did. You fucking rights, I did.
And then liked it through our
You're fucking rights, I did, Kevin. I told you. My fucking delusional little world here. Fucking rights. I live in my own bubble, and that's all that matters.
That was beautiful.
Yes, I did. So
that was
fuck
beautiful.
You.
Couldn't believe it. Anyways, we're gonna my headphones are all screwed up here, so we'll just sign off here. thanks for everybody to tune in on the show here. This is a Hougie and Grinder show, episode 11. Hit up Slapstick, Decals and Banners, for all your signage, anything. If you want a picture of Hougie, you can probably get Matt to make a big poster.
I'll even autograph it for you. I'll autograph that shit for you. Maybe it'll be worth $1 million someday. I don't know. Fuck. Probably not, but hey.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to send this over and get it all done up here. So thanks for tuning in here, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Catch you later.